Okay, hello everyone, it's William DeBoyk here doing the videos for the EA results from the 25th to the 29th of April, which will round off April's trading for the month as well. Now we do currently have one trade still running as well, so I won't be putting the results up for this month just yet. Also as well, March's results will be put up today. Reason they were left so long is due to the fact that we still had a couple of trades run. I don't think we had trades close until the second week of April, so hence the reason for the delay there. So yeah, let's jump straight into things then, shall we? Now, there was a couple of trades that were left running. We had a trade open on the 20th. I don't know if I mentioned that in last week's video or not. I should have done, which was a dollar Swiss franc trade. That didn't close until the 25th. There was also a trade on the 21st, which was a cable trade. That didn't close until the 27th. So I'll talk about them two trades just in case I didn't mention them last week. Just so we can get them covered. So first of all, let's talk about this dollar Swiss franc trade. So as I say, this was opened on the 20th, closed on the 25th. So we're in this trade for 5 days, obviously. You can see we sold here. Market came down, pulled past the take profit. We adjusted the take profit and ended up taking profit there in the end, as you can see. So we had a take profit in that dollar Swiss franc trade. I said that closed on the 25th. Then the cable trade that we had closed on the 27th. That was placed on the 21st. So obviously in that trade for 6 days, you can see this one here. Okay, we ended up taking profit in that one as well. So they're two trades, so they closed on the 25th and the 27th. They were both placed a week beforehand. So yeah, two take profits on them one, which is nice, of course. So let's talk about the rest of the week. We had a trade placed on the 26th. So this is the first trade actually placed during the week. And this was a Euro Swiss franc trade. Let's have a look at this one here. So this is a Euro Swiss franc trade. We were looking for a sell. Unfortunately, the market did. I mean, it chopped around a bit. It pulled up against us. We ended up getting stopped out. Then the market took a little bit of a dip. Would we have taken profit here? I don't think we would have done, but perhaps we may have got out for break even if we didn't decide to pull up beforehand. But either way, unfortunately, that ended up being a loss. So a little bit unfortunate. That was the only trade we had on the 26th. That was open on the 26th and closed on the 26th. The next set of trades that we had was on the 27th. We actually had a total of 1, 2, 3 trades on the 27th. So let's talk about them. The first one was on the Euro US. And as I say, this was placed on the 27th. You can see here we were looking for a buy. Once again, a little bit unfortunate here. I mean, the market did take a bit of a further dip to than our stop loss, but then afterwards the market did fly up, as you can see here. So unfortunately, we're looking for the market to pull up a little bit quicker than it did. Unfortunately, it didn't quite happen, so another stop loss on there. Which yeah, as I say, was pretty unfortunate. But as I say, the first two trades that closed during the week have more than made up for them two losses. And then the picture for the rest of the week also starts looking a little bit better from there. So the next trade that was placed on the 27th was a cable trade. This is a really nice buy, which I'll place on here. So we got that trade over there from before. Then we pretty soon after being taken profit, I should say, of that previous cable trade, we got involved into another one here, and you can see as well that went all the way up, and we ended up taking a nice profit on that trade as well, and that was done on the 27th. The trade was closed on the 29th. The other trade that we had on the 27th was an Aussie US trade. This was also a really nice trade here. This was taken on the 27th and closed on the 28th. If I show you guys this one here. Yeah, 27th here. So we went long. Market pretty much just moved up, and as you can see, we ended up taking profit eventually there as well. Decent risk reward ratio on that side of things. There'll be more detail in regards to that in the end of month report. But yeah, I say take profit on that one. So far for the week, what have we had then? So okay, there is one other trade, but so we've had 2 wins. 3 wins, 4 wins, 2 losses so far. There was one other trade as well, which was open on the 28th. That actually closed today. I'm doing this video on the 3rd. Reason why I'm doing it on the 3rd today is because we have just come off of another long bank holiday weekend in the UK. Which is a good thing or bad thing, depending on which way you want to look at it. We were looking for a buy on this one here. Pretty big stop loss, but obviously from the money management side of things, that won't really matter too much. Obviously, whether you get stopped out for, well, your account will only sustain a certain amount, but in theory at least, if you get stopped out for 1,000 pips or 10 pips, you should lose the same amount of money. So we went down here, ended up getting stopped out of this trade, and that was the last one for the month. Now there is one trade still running, which is a dollar Swiss franc trade. This hasn't closed just yet, so until this trade closes, I cannot tell you exactly the results for the month in the end. We are very profitable for this month though, that's for sure. And I said this dollar Swiss franc trade is doing very well. We're currently up 334 pips as I'm speaking at the moment on this particular trade. You can see stop losses all the way up here at break even already. So we're waiting for this trade to close. There isn't a take profit on this trade just yet, but as soon as we make the amendment, obviously it will come through on your platform as well. So as soon as this trade closes, then we'll be able to get out the results. But keep an eye out today for the results for March. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. So that's it for the week, guys. So overall, yeah, it was a pretty decent week. As I say, some of the trades carried on from last week helped out. But you know, there were still some nice trades that were actually taken this week as well. As I said, nice cable trade, nice Aussie trade, which them alone would have made up for the losers that we had. So yeah, pretty good week overall, and hopefully this week will be just as good. So if anyone's got any questions in the meantime, guys, let me know. Yeah, and we'll see how we go. I mean, so far today we haven't had any trades. As I say, today's Tuesday. Yes, there was a bank holiday, so it may be a fairly quiet week again this week. I mean, we had a fairly quiet week this week. I mean, not a huge amount of trades, not a huge amount of trades the week before either. And so that's probably due to the bank holiday more than anything. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So if anyone does have any questions, you know where to contact me, guys, and I'll be more than happy to help. So until then, I'll speak to you next week. Thank you.